In this video, you will become aware and you will learn something that it will really make you unstoppable. This lesson is about mistakes. Welcome to this video. My name is Gabriel. I am your personal trainer today. And the first thing that I want you to know is that I believe in you and I believe you have all the potential and everything that you need, not only to become unstoppable, but to realize your dreams, to go to your vision. I really believe that, and I will show you that it is possible for you to do so. Also, if you want to know more about us, there is a link below that will take you to a video which explains everything about our program and this channel. And there is also another link that will take you to a very powerful tool that I created for you, a tool that will help you rearrange, rewire your brain and reprogram your mind in a very powerful, positive way. So, welcome, and let's get right into the lesson. Okay, welcome back. So far, we built ourselves a structure, a pyramid structure, a very powerful structure. And we have the central pillar, which is our vision. So keep in mind this. Work on your structure every day. Work on your fundamentals. Go to your fundamentals. They are very important. The foundation of this structure is very important. The structure itself is important, but without the foundation, it will collapse sooner or later. So today we'll start to fill up this structure, to put some rooms there, to put some tools in there that will help us achieve anything that we want. It will complete somehow all this structure. It will complete you as a person. And one of the things that I know that is very important, it's about mistakes. When first I heard that a mistake can be your best friend, I thought the guy who said that is crazy. I couldn't grasp that because I was programmed, I was conditioned like just anybody else. I was staying away from mistakes. So I avoid mistakes at all costs. Why? Because I didn't want to look bad. Okay? But later, studying those things and studying the people that are really high achievers, I found out that they made a lot of mistakes. A lot of mistakes and a lot of bad decisions. And I analyzed my own life and I could see that I made a lot of mistakes. Some of them, I'm not very proud of them, but all those mistakes and all those bad decisions helped me grow, helped me be what I am now. I couldn't possibly do it without mistakes. I couldn't possibly grow without mistakes. And then I understood that mistakes are really the best friends and the best things that you can do in life. Okay? Of course we go to perfection. Of course we have to strive for perfection, to do things better. I don't say that. I don't say that you should make only mistakes. That's stupid. No, but in the process, you cannot possibly avoid this. You can't. You will make mistakes. I've seen an interview with one of the greatest achievers in our times, which is Elon Musk. He made a lot of mistakes, really costly mistakes, mistakes that cost millions, maybe billions of dollars. But he made it. You know, after all those mistakes, he succeeded. Okay, he couldn't possibly succeed without making those mistakes or trying to avoid this. And me neither, and you neither. When I first started personal development, I wanted to learn to speak in public. And the best way to learn how to speak in public was to speak in public. And the first thing that I did, I spoke in the front of a lot of smart people in Dallas in a Rotary Club. And I was ridiculous. Not bad, I was ridiculous. And I made all the mistakes in the book of public speaking possible. But did I stop? No. Then I went the second time, and I was a little less ridiculous, but still ridiculous. You know, I didn't want to look bad. I don't want to look bad. I don't want to be embarrassed. I was so embarrassed, you know, but I didn't want that. But I really, really wanted to learn this skill. So I started to study public speaking. I start to listen to people that made the mistakes and learned from their mistakes. And I went again and again and again and again. And eventually I got better. Then I went to radio to make talk shows. Was the same thing. You can't avoid mistakes. The biggest mistake of your life is to not make mistakes. Okay, that's the biggest possible mistake of your life. So you don't take risks, so you won't look bad, so you won't look ridiculous, so you won't embarrass yourself. I know that that's a mechanism within us that prevents us to do that, but we don't like to be in pain. But you can grow if you are not willing to take the chance. And how can you do that? That you've got to change the perspective. Okay, you've got to change from a point of view to a perspective. If you make that shift, you will get better and better and better. I'll give you an example. First time I went on TV in front of a camera, although I had a lot of experience in public speaking and in radio, I was never talking to a goddamn camera. It was nothing there, just the camera. So I was really nervous about that. But I remember the education, and I remember the fact that I have to change the perspective, to change what's in me, and the outside will change. Okay? So how did I do it? Instead of saying to myself that I'm so nervous, I started to fix my posture and say to myself that I'm so excited. I am so excited to become a public figure. I will be somebody. I am on a goddamn TV, so a lot of people will see me, and I am excited about this. And with that change, with that shift of perspective, I gain a lot in terms of self-confidence, in terms of popularity, in everything, with just one shift. Because that pattern, I could apply it to whatever situation in life. When I was nervous about something, I remembered transforming fear into power. You can do that. You can transform your fear, which is energy, and which is a lot of energy, and you can transform it into power by shifting your perspective. Instead of saying, I am so nervous, you say, I am so excited about this. I am so excited that I can help so many people. I am so excited that I can talk to so many people and make so many friends. Okay, I'm so excited. I'm so excited because of the raise of my self-esteem. I'm so excited. That's the thing. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. The same thing, the very same thing changes. You just have to change the perspective and transform your fear into joy, into power. Manipulate that kind of energy, which is a awesome energy if you think of, but you can go from fear to panic and it will kill you, or you can go from fear to power and you will succeed in whatever you want in life. There are many people, the majority of people I met, they try desperately to avoid mistakes. So what happens when you avoid mistakes? You gain nothing. You do nothing and you become nothing. I have two very powerful quotes that really inspired me for this. The first one sounds like this: do not erase any day from your life. Do not erase any day from your life. Beautiful days gave you happiness. Bad days gave you experience. And the worst of your days taught you how to live. That's an anonymous. I don't know who he is. And the most powerful one that I have for you, the most powerful quote, and I told you, quotes for me are really powerful because they condense a lot of experience in them. So the most powerful one I ever read on this is from Leo Buscaglia, which I really love. The only teacher of love from Earth. He died now, but he was a teacher at the university and he was teaching love, if you can imagine that. So he said something like that: the one who risks nothing, does nothing, has nothing, and is nothing. He might avoid suffering and sorrow, but he or she will never learn, never feel, never grow, and never be able to love. Never be able to love. So, chained in his own certainty, he is nothing but a slave. Only the person who is willing to take risks will be free. I think this is awesome. We avoid the don't risk. Imagine this. I don't know English so well as the American or an English guy, okay? But I took the risks to be here, to do this in English, because I have some knowledge, I have some experience, and I know that I can make an impact on people. Imagine that. If I would wait to be perfect in my English, well, I'll probably never show up, right? But I'm here. I am making language mistakes. My tongue will not align with my brain because it doesn't have the muscle memory to align with my brain. But I will force it to do so. I will make some mistakes. Does that matter? For me, no. For me, no. I'm doing what am I supposed to do, in spite of the fact that I might look ridiculous. I expose myself, and there is a possibility to look ridiculous with those language mistakes. But I do it anyway. So I don't really care. I am just doing it. My suggestion is make more mistakes. Make more mistakes because they will really help you. Start what you need to start. And you might make a lot of mistakes, but you will get better and better and better and better. And I don't know, maybe in 1 year from now or 2 years from now, I will be as fluent in English as anybody. You know, that as English as his native tongue. But for now, I am practicing it. You cannot become better just studying things. The action is the most important thing. That gives you experience. They say that knowledge is power. Well, it might be, but I believe that knowledge is just potential power. Acting on that knowledge, executing that knowledge is the real power, not just the knowledge. So get out in the world. Get out of your head. Get away from the damn computer and go into the world and do things. Learn things, work on yourself, but do things. Otherwise, you will never, ever, ever get to your vision. It doesn't matter what that might be. You have to practice and exercise things and make mistakes, and you will become better. I can promise you that. How do I know that? From my own experience. I didn't do just this. I did many things. I didn't know anything about them, but I acted as I did know about them. Then I had to figure it out. How am I going to do it? I forced myself. I stretched myself to do it. I was afraid. Of course I was. Of course I was. But I changed the perspective. That's all. And I transformed my fears into power and into skills. So can you. With public speaking, with making videos, with whatever you think it's suitable for you, or it's good for you, or it will take you where you want to go. So share your gift. You came here with a gift, with a unique gift that is yours, with a talent, with something. Share it. Like Wayne Dyer says, don't die with your music still in you. That's the most awful thing. To die with the message, with what you had to do here, what you have to express here. You know what your mission is here, to die along with that, without doing it. That will be really nasty, okay? When you go to the end and you say, I could have done that, and I was afraid to do it, so I won't look bad. Well, let me tell you, you will look pretty bad on your deathbed. So don't wait until you get there, okay? Go out into the world. They say that progress means perfection. Yes, it does. But progress and perfection cannot possibly be realized without action. And action in all area involves mistakes. So get out of your head, get out of your comfort zone, and go into the world and do what you must do. Now, question of the day. What step will you take today that are going to make a bigger change in your life? You know that. You know that it is going to make a great change in your life, but you are afraid to take it. Okay, think about that and do it anyway, in spite of fear. What courage means? No, courage is not the absence of fear. The absence of fear, it means you are crazy. You are not good in your head, okay? Courage means to do things in spite of fear. So go do it. What's the step that you must take? So this piece of information is very important to put it there in your structure. It will make your structure stronger. It will make you go to the world. It will make you unstoppable, because if you overcome the fear of mistakes, nothing can stop you to do whatever you want to do. It might not be easy, and you might look bad at the beginning. But as you do it, you'll become better and better and better and better until you will be great. Until you will be great. I really believe that you can do that. I really believe that it's possible for you. I really strongly believe that. Otherwise, I wouldn't do that. I really believe that you can do it. Not me, not Elon Musk, not every successful people, but you can do it. I am not any smarter than you. We are the same. I'm different, but not any better than anybody. So if I can do it, you can do it. Thank you for being here. I look forward to see you And the next lesson will be about problems. Until then, I wish you all the best. Thank you and God bless you.